Hi, this is Julie again with the Writing, Reading, and Speech Assistance area of the Learning Commons. I talked to you already about hyphens, those short things, but now I'm going to talk to you about those longer things, dashes. Did you know that there are actually two different types of dashes? There's the N dash and the M dash. They're both used for completely different reasons. The N dash is a little bit longer than the hyphen, but shorter than the M dash. You can achieve it on your computer by using Control and then the hyphen on your number pad, or you could insert it as a symbol. It is used to show a range of things, specifically 4 different things: letters, numbers, a range of location, or time. So, for letters, let's say I'm looking through the A-L thesaurus. If you remember from hyphens, we use hyphens to combine 2 words and act like a modifier, an adjective, to a noun. So if I used a hyphen here, that would mean that my thesaurus is A and L only. But that's not what I mean. I actually mean the range from A through L and all the letters in between. So I use the N dash. You might sometimes see it with that mark. Numbers are the same thing. Let's say in that thesaurus, I want to look at pages 10 through 15. I want to incorporate all of those pages. For location, let's say I'm on the Detroit-Toledo Expressway. Now, I don't mean that the expressway goes through Detroit and Toledo only. That would be a hyphen. I want it to include Detroit, Toledo, and all the cities in between. Therefore, I need that N dash. For time, let's say I'm looking through a May-September issue of a magazine. Again, I want to show the range of months, so I need to use the N dash. That's a very specific grammatical decision that we need to make. However, when using the M dash, that's more of a stylistic choice that you as a writer make. You are able to emphasize information within your sentence. Sometimes we do that with a dash, or sometimes we do that with a parentheses, or even just commas. So when do we decide which to use? Well, the M dash is like a shout in order to highlight the information within those dashes. You could achieve a dash on your computer by holding on to the Control and the Alt keys and then hitting the hyphen on your number pad. You could insert the symbol, or easily you could use 2 hyphens, type the next word and hit space, and your computer will automatically do it for you. Let's look at an example in which I might want to really highlight or shout that information. The ovens were hot. Steaming hot! Exclamation point. In this case, I really want to shout how hot those ovens were, so I'm going to use an M dash. You will sometimes see them like that. That's the longest dash that you have. Now, it's important to note that when using a dash, you could actually use either 1, like I did here, or 2. I could have said it was hot, steaming hot, near the ovens. And in that case, whatever is in between my 2 dashes is the thing that I'm trying to highlight. Now, sometimes I don't really have to shout the information. I want to whisper the information, more like an aside to my reader. I use the parentheses in order to do that. that's when the information within those parentheses isn't vital to the essence or explanation of the sentence. For the case of parentheses, you will always have to. So, the boy got a puppy for his birthday. May 5th. Now, it's not really important that his birthday is the 5th of May. What's really important is that he got a puppy. So I could just whisper that information to you as an aside. It's just giving you additional information. It will always have to have the to, the opening and closed parenthesis. It could be used in the middle of the sentence. I could have said, for his birthday, May 5th, the boy received a puppy. In the same case, both are just whispering the information, and whatever is on the outside of the parentheses is what's highlighted. Or I could actually just use commas in a sentence. If I use commas, all of the information is of equal balance. I'm not trying to shout or whisper the information. I'm just giving you extra stuff. So if I said, my only sister, Meg, hates chocolate. I actually don't have to tell you that her name is Meg. I have only one sister, so that's just extra information. But I chose to provide it in this sentence. I don't need to shout her name or whisper it. So in that case, I used commas. We'll talk more about commas later on, but in this case, when determining whether you use an N or an N dash, it's if you want to show a range of information for letters, numbers, location, or time, you'd use the N dash. But if you're trying to make a stylistic decision to highlight or shout that information, that's when you're going to use your M dash. Thank you very much and hope you enjoyed this Grammar Tidbits.